it up one more time for him. All right, it's fucking battle time, guys. You guys ready for some roast battles? Let's bring up the judges back one time for the panel, please. Anthony Zuccaro, Pete Ballmer, Ryan Goodcase. They're coming back here. They're going to be judging all the battles tonight. All right, we got a good fucking lineup for you guys. I'm excited. One thing, all right. If it's mean, don't be like, oh, I gotta be quiet. He's gonna cry on the way home. Nah, let them fucking cry on the way home. All right. If it's funny, make some noise. All right. Can we all agree with that shit tonight? All right. How you feeling? You feeling good?
I'm feeling fucking good. Let's get these battles started, Artie.
All right, dude. Let's bring up the first card. Let's see. Who the fuck was it? I had it memorized until I forgot it. Okay.
I feel like you guys have the wrong first names. Don't you look way more like an Artie and you look way more like a Dakota? Alright, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know how that was racist, but I'm gonna take it racistly. Yeah. Alright, let's bring up your first battle. Make it real loud for the very funny Keefer Forsythe.
All right, everybody, make it real loud for his opponent. This guy's fucking hilarious. He's one of the best roast battlers we got. Please make it real loud for Buddy!
All right. I'm feeling like half a man up here, so I want to get the fuck off this stage. Before we go, who's gonna go first? Keefer, you want to go first? All right, Keefer's going first, Buddy's going second. We got 4 jokes. Make it real loud. You guys ready for a battle? Let's go.
Cool. Buddy Dean looks like he owns a thrift shop that only sells used sex toys.
Recycle, reuse, you know? I really do want to thank the Roast Battle League for finally giving me an opponent fatter than myself. Doesn't Keefer give off huge where's my hug energy?
Okay. What's wrong with hugs? Never mind. Okay, thank you, Hobo Klingon. So glad you guys understood what a Klingon was. I was so worried. Oh, man. God, you have no idea. I was freaking out. Okay. Buddy Dean looks like a retired pro wrestler that took one too many face shots with a chair.
Good one. What can be said about Keefer that's not on the sex offender registry? Keefer's single, ladies. By that I mean be careful when you're going back to your car tonight.
Anyways, yeah, I'm single. What? No, maybe someone wants me to follow them to their car. No, they don't. Thanks for that, Woodstock Grimace. So, they say you are what you eat. If that's true, it looks like Buddy Dean ate a melting Mickey Rourke. Some people ate, okay.
You just mean Mickey Rourke. Good one. I'm Grimace because I'm wearing purple. You look like what happens when they skin Grimace. Doesn't Keefer look like he runs out of breath telling the Taco Bell person his order?
I like Taco Bell. That's the part that hurt the most. He picked the right fast food place. Buddy Dean once said to me that he did something crazy to get laid, and it was he once became a youth pastor to sleep with a girl in high school. That was this Sunday.
You guys got really quiet. You guys uncomfortable with that? No, we should probably finish because Keefer has to go back to calling girls whores for turning him down. Keefer is John Wayne Gacy if he only killed the McDonald's guy for forgetting his fries.
That was good. I like my fries.
All right, that's it. Yeah. Okay. I was waiting for a funny joke to happen, and then it just didn't.
They started off so strong.
It was, yeah. Well, it was strong because they were trying to match the stage's energy.
It does make sense they look like they'd run out of steam towards the end. Being fat's also a spectrum.
All right, let's go over to our judges. How do you think we did, Anthony Zuccaro?
I love if Artie got off the stage, it would look like a Pokemon evolution. This is, there's the guard from Dakota.
I'm the trainer.
You're the trainer.
Yeah.
You cannot catch them all. Jesus Christ.
They can't catch their breath.
Yeah. I love how Keefer was just giving us commentary throughout. He was like, "You guys like that one? That guy liked that one. You like that one." It was like a 6 out of 10 for that guy. It was just, it was like that little paper in your pocket was like your fridge. You kept checking it, but there was nothing there. You look like if AI generated another Trailer Park Boys character. And Buddy looks like the entire cast of Good Will Hunting combined. And Good Will Hunting is how both of you find your clothes. But yeah, it looked like an argument in the break room of a Hot Topic. This battle, it was uncomfortable. But thank you for starting the night on a
Day
low
shift.
bar. We needed that. But yeah, Keefer was just not secure in anything he was saying. I'm gonna have to give this one to Buddy, who looks like if Jesus turned water into Mountain Dew Code Red.
One vote for Buddy. What do you think over here, Pete Ballmer?
Wow, this is great. I love this battle. Cool to see you guys up there shining. By shining, I mean getting progressively sweatier and your foreheads glistening under the spotlights. No, but seriously, thank you guys both for taking time out of your busy schedule of complaining about the return policy at GameStop to be here. Keefer, loved your outfit tonight. I like that you're wearing a trucker hat because you look like something gets pulled in the back of an 18-wheeler. That's cool. And then you got the beautiful red and green going. I do think you probably are a Mall Santa in Modesto, if I had to guess. Yeah, I mean, I honestly had fun watching this. I like both of you guys. I did think Buddy was probably a little bit more consistent, so I am going to give it to Buddy.
2 votes for Buddy. Closing thoughts, Ryan Goodcase, please.
The 4 of you on stage look like the absolute worst improv team of all time. It looks like we're all about to have the worst hour and a half.
Yes, and is our order. It's not good.
I hate to do this again, but it seems like you guys switched names. The guy who looks like he bought all his clothes at a gas station should be named Buddy.
Wait, which one was that again?
Sorry, the guy who looks like he drives a truck that just delivers tofu should be Buddy. And the guy who looks like he hasn't talked to his parents in years should be Keefer.
I don't know if this is racist or not. I still don't know which one he's talking about.
You guys both look like you got fired from Monsters Inc. for sexually harassing.
Keefer, you're so interesting to me because you're wearing like flannel and you seem a little rednecky, but the insecurity made you seem really soft and sensitive. Like you look like you tried to start a drum circle at January 6th instead of storming the Capitol. And Buddy is your drum instructor. But honestly, great job, both of you guys. I am gonna give it to Buddy, just a little tighter, a little cleaner, good stuff.
Oh yeah. Give it up one more time for Keefer Sutherland and your winner, Buddy! All right, that was our first battle. You guys feel good? Hell yeah. Into our next one. I'm gonna bring up your next battler. They've been here many, many times. Please make it real loud for Gigi McGill. One more time for Gigi McGill, everybody! You can be dressed like Carmen Sandiego, but you can't find the walk-up. There we go, you good?
You should have found a place to park her horse.
All right, she had to finish the Red Dead Redemption side mission first. Okay.
Oh yeah, everybody please make it real loud. She's new to battling, but she's been killing it. Just fucking destroying some motherfuckers. It's gonna be super fun. All the way from some fucking hick town. I don't know where she's from, but everybody please make it real loud for Kaylene Black!
All right. Gigi, I know you. Kaylene, I just met you tonight, so I'm gonna let you choose. You wanna go first? You wanna defer? Gigi's going first, Kaylene's going second. We got 4 jokes. Make it real loud. Let's battle.
That's funny. I was under the impression you'd go first. After all, age before beauty.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to transition into being funny. My bad. This giant bitch is Gigi. Gigi identifies as pansexual because she has to knock out whatever she's about to fuck with a frying pan.
I do want to apologize for the quality of jokes so far. This roster is a lot like Kaylene's face, mostly filler.
It's fair. It's fair. All right, Gigi, I know you don't have a vagina, but somehow you still look like you have a raging yeast infection.
Kaylene, you're Irish and you homeschool your kids. The only tests you give them are the sobriety kind.
They never pass. Gigi's favorite movie growing up was The Little Rascals, which makes sense why she's being such a fucking she-man woman hater right now.
I don't really care for that movie. But, I did want to, you have 4 kids, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool because, you know, when the comedy thing doesn't work out, you can get work as a parking garage.
Space is still compact, okay? Unless I'm married. Lots full. So, anyways, Gigi is actually an athlete, you guys. Yeah, when I first met her, we were in a bathroom and she kept talking about going skiing the whole fucking time. Which kind of shocked me because, girl, you are built for football.
Yeah, thanks. Kaylene, the only thing falling flatter than your jokes is your chest.
At least now we can share bras.
You suck.
All right, one more time for Gigi and Kaylene, everybody.
just fucking make you guys miss high school. This is the meanest thing I've seen. God damn, dude. Give it up for this. These guys got booked like today, and they tried to write some jokes to make you laugh last week. So, Kaylene looks like a sexy Mrs. Potato Head that Tucker Carlson's bad. And Gigi is stunning, beautiful, and brave, and I'm not saying anything else.
Let's go to our judges and see if they'll cancel themselves. Go ahead. Let's go first. Pete Ballmer.
All right. Hate to bring this back, but Gigi looks like a boob had sex with a penis.
It finally worked! Give it up for it!
Finally worked!
Fuck all of you. That's the best joke anyone's ever fucking written. Fuck you guys. Kaylene, thank you for coming here after speaking in hour 5 of the Republican National Convention. Kaylene looks like she would ask to sit on your shoulders at a concert and then give you chlamydia through your neck. Kaylene, you really went hard on Gigi. I think you should give some of her your plastic surgery. Modern day reparations. I mean, Kaylene had a lot of good jokes here. I will say though, saying "you suck" at the end of the battle is my favorite thing ever.
Fucking great.
So I'm giving it to Gigi, 100%.
One vote for Gigi. Let's go. Second vote. Let's go right to Ryan Goodcase, please.
Okay, sure. Up front, I just want to say, Gigi, I want you to know I'm progressive enough to acknowledge your womanhood, but I'm not progressive enough to listen to two women prattle on for that long. I really zoned out after about 2 minutes. Kaylene, it made me really sad when you said you had kids and a family and you're still here tonight. I don't know why you're doing this. Gigi, is it true that you like the Little Rascals?
I mean, it's a subpar movie.
Oh, okay, so you just made that up for the joke. That's fine.
Yeah, she lied, but...
I think maybe if you
What a stance to have.
If you
Gigi's
start-
like, fuck the little rascals.
Because Gigi's a big
Fucking
rat.
hate children.
Artie's pissed because he didn't get cast in the Little
Yeah.
Rascals.
I still could today, dude, please.
Anyways, I think maybe, Gigi, if you start writing a rascal, you can get to the stage sooner and not delay the show so much. Those are my notes. I'm going to disagree with Pete. I didn't like the "you suck" finale, so I'm going to give it to Kaylene for this one.
Ooh, one vote for Gigi, one vote for Kaylene. Deciding vote, Anthony Zuccaro.
I'm just happy to see Kim and Khloe Kardashian make up their differences. So that's all I care about. No, this was a fun battle between the porn star and the casting couch. Ironically, Kaylene, when Kaylene is trying to find who to fuck, she's like they and them. Yeah, I think Kaylene had some stronger jokes in the beginning. Gigi was buffering a lot during. It took about like you had like the Mike and Anthony Jeselnik distance for a good portion of those jokes. I think Kaylene had a little bit stronger writing, so I'm gonna go Kaylene. Great
All
job.
right. Make it real loud for Gigi McGill and your winner, Kaylene Black.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't Gigi's fault. Me and Artie fucked up the lineup.
Yeah, for sure.
Story no one wants to talk about.
She should still buy that scooter though.
Oh no, fuck that. You got leg length, dude. Get the fuck up here quicker. All right. If I can get up here, you can climb your ass up here too.
I'm just a Jew that takes responsibility for our mistakes.
Yeah, that was on us. All right. Do we know like the actual lineup now?
We do.
All right.
We got this fixed.
All right.
You guys are doing great.
We unfortunately got booked like 3 hours ago too. So.
Yeah, so give it up for us. Fuck
Yeah.
you guys.
All right. Let's bring up your next battle. It's the battle that was supposed to. Yeah, no, this is gonna get worse before it gets good, guys. All right, let's bring up your next battle. Make it real loud for the very funny Marcel Weiland!
He's a big boy, but he got a really...
No, it's Gigi, you just win.
She was stressed out about the battle. She's cutting her hair and everything.
Gigi's about to fuck you up, Ryan. I swear to God, you're about to get fucked up in the parking lot. I'm not saving your skinny white ass. All right.
Ryan, just because you're trans, you can't say that.
Oh yeah, everybody make it really loud for Marcel's opponent, Adam Starling!
Oh, you gotta love it. This is how they book. Right after that battle, they had to clean it up with 2 white guys. All right, Stone Cold Inflatable. You want to go first? Yeah, okay. I bombed earlier. I had to make fun of him. Fine. All right. Marcel Weiland's going first. Adam, you're going second. 4 jokes. Get real loud for your next battle. Let's go.
Adam looks like a school shooter, but he's actually not allowed within 1,000 feet of a school. Different kind of shooter.
Oh, well, I still got all my hair and I can see my dick. Okay. Oh, Marcel used to have long, greasy hair, but he cut it off to cheat the scale. Yeah, he looked like Nick Cage in Con Air if he ate John Malkovich.
Thank you, Machine Gun Gooner. Adam has a twin brother, identical in every way except one. His brother, super funny, dude.
Yeah, I don't have to take that from you. You drive a Honda Element.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Marcel, he looks like a family-sized Vin Diesel.
All right. Adam takes women into the forest on dates, and they're typically never heard from again, unless it's his sister. 30 dates and counting, you guys.
Oh, man. I'm really hoping no one would hear about that, but it is what it is. Oh, man. Marcel used to be married, but his wife left him for the real Vin Diesel.
Hey, I approve of that shit. Absolutely. Adam works in the psych unit of the Department of Corrections. True story. So the incels really are running the asylum out here.
That's fine, I got all my shit. You've only got half your shit. It's a divorce joke. Yeah. Marcel's got 3 weaknesses. Fast cars, food, obviously, and also women who marry him and then run off with half a shit.
That's it, that's 4.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, yeah, give it up one more time for Vanilla Rain and... Oh, that went right over their heads. I told you, didn't want to do it. You guys don't remember Chocolate Rain? All right, fuck it.
Dude, Marcel looks like the bouncy house that Adam uses to lure kids. He called him family-sized Vin Diesel, but his dick looks like fun-sized Vin Diesel.
All right, Ryan Goodcase, you want to see what you look like in another universe? Or
Well, yeah, I mean, Marcel already mentioned Adam's identical twin brother was actually funny to me, so I do think it's appropriate that I go first. Adam, you look like you have a YouTube channel where you review batteries.
hey guys, this week it's the D battery.
And then Marcel, you look like if Dr. Phil was a soda. Instead of Dr. Pepper, if there was a Dr. Phil.
And it was a soda.
Then it was a soda. You also kind of look like if a boob had sex with a penis.
Best joke, best joke.
No, it's good. I mean, I've always wondered what was more of a threat to our country, skinheads or incels, and I feel like this really cleared things up for me. Adam, I was with you for the beginning. I thought you had the crowd, but then you started reusing Vin Diesel and reusing the divorce stuff, and I feel like there's just a lot more you could have done with this specimen. Marcel, you mixed it up more, so I'm going to give the win to him.
One vote for Marcel Weiland. Keep on, who do you got?
Oh god. This is a tough one because I think you guys should both lose, but I also think you guys both seem like you desperately need a win. Too profoundly sad, man. Yeah, geez, the 2025 remake of Breaking Bad looks terrible. Adam's got a weird fucking voice. He sounds like he's constantly doing the worst Obama impression you've ever heard in your life.
Wait, can I hear it again? I forget what you sound like. Can you say something into a microphone, Adam? Can you say
The
you
quick
have...
brown fox.
I'm your president, Barack Obama.
Alright, I hear it.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like he's doing your voice, Pete.
He fucking wishes. He kind of seems like a fucking boob had sex with him. You can do it too much.
Yeah. We found the line.
All right. I mean, who wins this? Fuck, it's Adam. I don't know.
One vote for Adam, one vote for Marcel, I think. Deciding vote, Anthony Zuccaro.
I've never seen someone with Adam Sterling, right? I've never seen someone with a cool name versus how they actually appear and look. Like the distance between those is staggering. You sound like Obama's white side. That's exactly what you sound like. This battle looked like the number 10, which I always love, which is fun. Adam Sterling versus Mr. Clean Out the Fridge.
Mr. Clean Up the Border.
Oh man, and my joke was that Marcel looks like a bouncer ate a bounce house, but I liked it. Yeah, this is. I think I have to go with Marcel too. You gotta switch up the jokes when you have this much room to write. You know what I mean? Like,
There was a lot of surface area to write about.
we all did this just now. I gotta give it to the boob.
I mean, to be fair, he did not have a lot of room on stage, so I think that would have something to do with it.
And we gotta give it to Marcel because he tried to go with Black is Slimming and it clearly failed.
Marcel's posture is so much better than you'd think it would be. How do you even stand up like that, dude? Showing your tits.
I've never seen anyone forward heavy.
It took me a while to figure this out, but the vibe of you guys interacting reminds me of like when a bully apologizes to the kiddie bully 20 years later. They're like, let's go get a beer.
I mean, clearly he took his lunch money for a long time.
All right, Marcel bullies Adam. One more time, give it up for Adam Sterling and your winner, Marcel Weiland, everybody. All right. Go give him a fucking titty twister in the back. All right. Let's get your battle up here. I'm never gonna memorize this fucking lineup. All right. I can't even see it, dude. I think I know what it is, though. All right. I'm gonna bring up your next battler. We're almost done. Fuck it. All right. Your next battler is Marcin Evans.
All right, everybody, please make it loud. She's done a couple roast battles. She's been killing it. Everybody, make it real fucking loud for Lily J.
All right. Clearly, our booker is racist as fuck. Diversity is supposed to be diverse, not 1-1-1-1. You know what I mean? All right. Marcin, I'm gonna let you decide. Do you want to go first or defer? Defer. Lily J, you're going first. Marcin, you're going second. We got 4 jokes. Let's hear it for your next battle, everybody!
Alright, Marcin likes to fuck white women. So that means his dick has had more damage done to it by a white woman than Emmett Till.
Damn. Hey, give it up for Do Raggedy Ann, everybody. No, I like that I finally get to roast someone that looks more like Tracy Chapman than I do. But she doesn't have a fast car. Lily has a DUI.
Thank you, Django 2 Chains. Yeah, Marcin looks like a reverse Tarzan. Because he looks like a monkey raised by white people.
Lily was groomed at 17 years old by an older man, and I knew it was a white guy because he did not teach her how to groom her hair. Only thing.
Same hair.
The only bright things in Lily's future are the white guys with piercings that she dates.
Marcin is polyamorous, and like I said, likes to fuck white women, which means Paulie really does want a cracker.
I always wondered what Lizzo's mid-transformation pictures would look like. Now, how do you sound like Squidward with the body of Patrick Starr, you know? Like you got the voice of Urkel, but Uncle Phil's rolls. Did I do that? No, bitch, you ate that.
Oh, Stevie wonder why you can't get a fucking gig. Oh, fuck. Hold on, I forgot my last joke. Marcin looks like me if I transitioned into a sexual predator.
Better watch out, me and Keefer coming. Lily's the type of person to abandon her responsibilities whenever she gets into a new relationship, which is funny, because her dad abandoned her when their relationship started.
Alright, Kunta can't get a fucking job.
I have 2 jobs, bitch.
Okay. Selling weed under underpasses doesn't count.
It's funny. Lily talks about having a job. She said her last occupation was a sugar baby, but I think she's just confused with being pre-diabetic and a sex worker.
Dakota is the only Jew that doesn't know how to count. Jesus Christ.
Those Chinese people that's about. We don't count? Hitler counted 6 million. All right, I don't know. You guys both look like Captain Black Sparrow. Marcin looks more like the turd that Amber Heard took on Johnny Depp's bed. All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make fun of the black people. That's all you, Dakota.
I'm both their managers. I get my 10%.
Oh shit!
And also, the rent's fucking late.
This is exactly how NWA got canceled. Okay, let's go to our judges. Anthony Zuccaro, who do you got?
Oh, I love to see a battle between two black student union presidents. That's fine. You both look like you're dressed white for Halloween, though. Looks like the same person in different aspect ratios, really. Lily looks like Lily looks like Fat Albert if he said they. But I like that one. Fuck you.
That one was good.
But I think you both kind of fucked up a joke, but I think Lily had higher highs in this one, so I gotta go with Lily.
One more for Lily J. Pete Ballmer, what do you got?
Well, one thing, right now I'm having a lot of fun with how nervous Dakota looks standing between two people. No, when you guys first got up here together, I felt like you guys were about to teach us about recycling in an inner city school through a hilarious play. I think Lily had sharper jokes. I think this is the best battle so far. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Lily. Great rebuttals.
2 votes for Lily J. Ryan Goodcase, closing thoughts.
I'm glad to say I'm sorry I missed most of the battle. When you guys came on stage, I remembered I had to check to see if my car was locked. I had to run to the parking lot real quick. Lily, I was nervous when you started. You brought out Emmett Till. I was like, oh, if she's going to rely on my knowledge of black history, she's not going to win. But you had some great, the Tarzan joke was great, Paul Wants a Cracker was great. Also, your comebacks, the selling weed on the underpass was so funny. Before I give my winning vote, I just want to ask, will either of you let me touch your hair? No? Okay, alright, I'll give it to Lily too.
Alright, give it up one more time for Marcel Evans and your winner, Lily J! What a good fucking battle, man. Alright, I think we're at our last battle.
Main event. Some boys for your fucking main event, y'all.
Alright. And I remembered it.
And you remember? Fuck, give it up for Artie's fucking not having dementia.
Not gonna bring up the phone, I'm just gonna pronounce this white guy's name wrong. Alright. Make it real loud for my buddy George Brett Olsen! Thank you for leaving WrestleMania to get here.
Hell yeah, everybody, please, all the way from Grass Valley, give it up for Tyler Cantu!
Oh, yeah. And the guy who was in the front row of WrestleMania here, too. Cool. All right, George, I'm going to let you decide because your head's way too close to your shoulders. Do you want to go first or defer?
I'll go first.
All right, George Brett's going first. Tyler Cantu's going second. 4 jumps. Let's roll. It's your main event, baby. Let's go.
Hey, Tyler, if you're here, who's taking orders at Chili's? Doesn't Tyler look like he'd sell you a malfunctioning jet ski?
George see me because he eats Chili's 3 times a day, clearly, so. George, first, I want to thank you for taking a break for protecting Frodo in the ring to be here tonight. George is a 41-year-old straight man, but he dresses like a gay trucker for some reason. And I think it might be because he is secretly gay. I just think George can't come out of the closet because George can't fit through the door.
Hey, you know what I mean? I don't know, guys. What are we talking about out here? Hey, give it up for Tyler's Joe Biden eye bags. Tyler's eyes look like they wake up and say out loud, I got a sunken feeling.
Thank you, Autistic Bronson. George likes training crows in his free time for fun, which just tells you that he needs friends and therapy desperately. But I think George likes making blackbirds do what he wants because he secretly wants to be a slave owner. There's a reason he brings crows into the house and feeds them and calls them house crows. I'm just saying, guys, all right?
All right, give it up for Johnny Sucks Coxville. What are we doing, dude? Tyler's wife is a real witch. She's like an actual fucking witch. And they both believe in crystal power. And that crystal power is meth. What are we doing?
George told me when he was young he had to move 10 times between the ages of 5 and 18, which was crazy to me because you could tell he barely moves at all now. You're fat, George. You're so fat and white, you look like you dip your zins in melted cheese before you pop them in.
Goddamn, I do it at Chili's too, you know what I mean? Hey, give it up for this rollerblade gang leader. What are we doing? Tyler's fiance loves Blink 182, and she always sings all the small things, and then Tyler's like, don't talk about my cock like that. Act your own age. You're 16.
George hates rollerblading because he knows he's going to lose both his feet to diabetes soon, so... George's day job, too, he's a winemaker, which is also what his ex-girlfriend called him after they had sex. Whoa, her face was bad. But he also likes to sing, which I found ironic because he does look like Jelly Roll. If Jelly Roll drank shitty wine and only had crows for friends. Like...
Make some noise for the battle that happened before this. That was better.
All right, I kind of regret saying that was the main event.
Dude, for sure, George's...
I don't know, George. What the fuck is on your can? The calories are going everywhere, all right? It's a secret. Everyone fucking saw you reading the fucking nutrition facts.
I thought he was just looking like, oh, there's no sugar in this.
Why is my cholesterol feeling high if there's no sugar in this? That's the whole time. Jesus Christ.
George's pet crow is definitely named Jim. All right.
I know. Tyler kept on bringing up, you guys don't realize this, all those crow jokes are real. This big motherfucker plays with crows. And there was more jokes he could have made up that were funnier. Because he looked, it's the same thing like last time. Look at him.
He trains doves too, and he makes his crows and doves drink from separate water fountains.
I don't know how he gets the crows because he just keeps on eating the bread he's trying to give him. I don't know. Let's go to your judges. Anthony Zuccaro, who do you got?
Oh, give it up for your main event, the previous battle. Yeah, this was. I mean, I make fun of people for leaving shit on the table. You said 2 racist crow jokes and didn't go to Jim Crow. That's just ridiculous.
Like I said, no more Black history, please. I don't get these jokes. I don't know him. Okay.
You'd love it. I mean, Dakota's trying to rewrite Black history up there.
This is getting uncomfortable.
I told you I get 10%. I'm the manager.
But
hey, how about none of the white guys talk about Black History Month anymore? Let's all take a vote.
And the Filipino, maybe? You're close.
Get your fucking vote in, Anthony.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, this battle really killed the vibe. But I just want to. Every time George is up here, I have to remind him that he looks like if Peter Dinklage was full size. And every time Tyler's up here, I get reminded that someone hit random on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 6. Dane Linecook up there. I think because those two crow jokes ironically didn't murder, I gotta go with George.
1 vote for George Brett Olson. Next vote, Pete Ballmer. Who do you got?
Well, George Brett, your name's George Brett Olson. I thought you were gonna look so much richer when you came up here. Thank you both for taking time out of working in the back of a pet store to be here tonight. Tyler looks like a youth pastor at the shittiest church you've ever heard of. This was bad. George, congrats on the boogeyman. I didn't know they were doing Make-A-Wish for Down syndrome. That's pretty cool. I feel like George is better prepared. He brought his own tape to tape his set list to the back of the can. Shout out to Liquid Death for providing a can that's tall enough to provide so many unnecessary words in your jokes. I did like George better. I'm gonna go with George.
All right. That 2 votes? Yeah. 2 votes for George Brett Olson. Closing thoughts, Ryan Goodcase.
George, you look like if a boob had sex with a boob.
And it comes back.
Because you're fat. Tyler, I didn't like when you brought up Lord of the Rings. I don't like that nerdy shit. Do you have Greg Brett Olson? Do you ever go by GBO? That's GBO sounds like the drug that Tyler slips girls to sleep with. I'm just glad the vote's over. I don't want to pick either one of you. It's really bad.
All right, give it up for Tyler Cantu and your winner, George Brett Olson.